Hi, guys, welcome to yet another episode. And today I want us to discuss the role parents play in the future of their children, in the career path their children choose. Yes, we very know that family is the foundation of everything from manners to grooming to everything, career and stuff like that. When a child has grown up in an environment, what they see is what they emulate. You are more or less like a role model to them, and they pick on that very fast. Right. So now I'm going to talk about our role as parents into how we groom our children to become what they become. For example, there is a child knowing that they want to be a doctor, but then there is a parent wanting their children to become a teacher, to become a lawyer, to become anything else apart from what the children want. Now, we need to stop living our dreams through children. I had to say that. We need to stop living our dreams, our failed dreams, through our children. All we need to do for our children is to encourage them and bring out the best version of them. Give them the resources, give them everything they need at their fingertips so that they can be able to navigate the journey they feel they want to become in their future. Just like building a house, a foundation is something very important. Foundation starts from home. Building confidence into your child, the child knowing that I can do it no matter what, gives them the strength, gives them that foundation to become what they become in the future. As adults, we look at ourselves differently. There are people who are actually aggressive. There are those who are go-getters. There are those who are laid back, shy, and stuff like that. It's not about being an introvert or extrovert. There are people who are actually shining, but yet their personalities are introverts. It's about the confidence that we as parents instill into our children to face the future, to face um, the obstacles, and how to navigate life generally. Now, what I'm trying to put across is, as a parent, the best you can do for your child is one, affirm stuff in their lives. Give them the confidence that they need. Tell them you can do it. Yeah. If they try and fail, tell them yes, failing is a part of the process. You are learning. Don't take it as a failure. Take a lesson out of that which you failed and go with it. I'll give an example of myself. I am someone who is I'm described by people as a go-getter, aggressive. I know what I want and I'll go for it. And these things didn't just happen. It was the way I was groomed. I remember at my very tender age, I used to ask my dad very many questions. One day I asked him, Dad, how come? And I was very little, I remember very little. And I asked him, Dad, how come when babies are born, they're all brown, like very brown? But the moment they start growing, the color changes to black. To black. I remember my dad laughing, and he's like, "How can a child of your age actually think something like that?" Then he twisted the question to me. My dad never used to give me answers. He always wanted to see, can I also think? So he asks me, I was very young, I think I was like in P2 or something. And he said, okay, tell me, why do you think actually when babies are born, they are very light and brown, but then after some time they turn into dark colors? And I remember thinking at the time, Dad, you know what? In the stomach, there is no light. So they are kind of in a place of darkness, and they do not have that sun to hit them, so they have no choice but to become the color they are. And then when they are out, they're exposed to this atmosphere. There is the sun, there is everything, they become dark. I remember my dad gave me a gift. He was like, I don't care if it is right or wrong, but the fact that a child can internalize and think something like this. He just told me, and I know what, you're very intelligent. And he said, you're going places. Keep reasoning like that. Keep thinking. Guys, I won't tell you I didn't tell my dad anything after that, but there is a kind of confidence I grew into myself as like, wow, so I am intelligent, so I know these things, I am right. Stuff like that. So it is a series of things. Have conversations with your children, encourage them, don't abuse them, don't tell them you're stupid, you're like your grandparent, you're like this. No, that's not going to build them. It will put their self-esteem down, and they will not bring out the best of who they are. So always encourage them, tell them you can do better. If they fail, yes, failure is a part of life, but you can do better. Keep trying, don't give up. Keep motivating them, give them rewards when they perform well. Give them, motivation to wake up and actually be like, you know what? My mom sees me in this capacity. My dad sees me in this way. I cannot afford to let them down. I'll go for the skies. And I always said in my books in high school, I always wrote into my book that I will shoot for the sky. If I fail, I'll land among the moons. But I'm not coming back down, if you know what I mean. Like, I will shoot for the highest, but at least if I fail the highest, I'll be among the second highest. And that is one of the forces that always drove me to keep doing what I do. So as parents, you can actually make your child or break them completely. I've seen children who have been forced courses. The child already knows, you know what, I'm not taking PCB math. But the parent is like, no, you must. In the other family, there is a doctor. In the other family, there is a lawyer. In the other, you cannot afford to do this. But guys, I want to tell you that in every career path your child chooses, they can shine and make it in life. It's not being a doctor that will bring money to the table. I see, when I moved here to the UK, I see very many jobs that people are doing. Some of which people in Uganda, if they happen to see them, they will take you for granted. But those are the things that are feeding people. People have put up passions, people have become extremely rich. So what I'm trying to say is every career anyone chooses can lead them to their greatest destination. People used to despise chefs in Uganda, but I want to tell you here it's one of the highly paying jobs. Knowing how to cook. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is do not despise anyone's journey. Encourage them, motivate them. They can be the star in their field. And as a parent, a child will always remember the words you said. They will always remember the actions you did. They will always remember where you took them. They will always remember everything that you have instilled in them. Those are the values. But especially never attack their self-esteem, never attack their confidence. Do everything you can to boost their confidence because this world is waiting to tear them apart. So if the child is lacking in areas of confidence, it means that they will not be able to go out there and face the world as it is. We have been able to grow in our career because we will not sit back. We will not allow to be pushed back. We will also keep moving forward. I hope you found this episode interesting and enlightening. I'll be coming up with the next episodes. See you then. Cheers. Bye.